Welcome back, hockey fans. It's your second game of the day at the 2023 Watertown February Freeze. If you're wondering if you should or should not buy more raffle tickets, the answer is yes, you should. Load them up. In this game, our first red game of the afternoon, we have the visiting team in the red sweaters, the Massena Junior Raiders, versus the home team in the white, the Watertown Wolves. I love saying it. I hope you like hearing it. Let's play some hockey! And here we go. I got to be careful when I do that, because if I go too loud, it overpowers the system and it cuts it out. And if that loses power, the internet router is actually plugged into it, and we'll lose the internet. How silly is that? Officials are almost ready. That guy's saying, wait. Oh, it's because our penalty box minders were busy chatting at the home team penalty box. You need to log on over to the other one. You can only access that penalty box by walking on the ice. Weird. Couldn't put another door in, I guess. There's a face-off. Alec Nitre winning that face-off, moving forward, winding in, shooting low, kicked aside by Spencer Jarrett. Puck comes up to the blue line, held in by Tyler Hughes. Hughes battling, puck comes out in neutral zone. Right into Grand, lost it, goes out to Tyler Hughes. Hughes sent it up, and Peyton Thompson brought it over the blue line for the offsides. Took 26 seconds for our first whistle, but it's for an offsides. Got Dominic Wisner working the camera for me. That's why it looks so good, because nobody beats the Wiz. Number 16 from the 14U Red Team. Massena Junior Raiders penetrating into the zone. Watertown trying to pick that puck away. Curling around on the near side. Long pass all the way across. Jameson Melnick bringing it up over the blue line. Puck goes towards the general area of the goal. Collected by Massena. They drop it off. It almost looked like a centering pass. Zane Patnode trying to take it. Loses that puck to David Cushman. Cushman over the end line. Battling for that puck. Brings it out. Centering pass. Right there swinging with the backhand. Anthony Williams. And oh, if he had only had that stick in that spot a little bit sooner, that would have been an easy goal. Instead, it's an easy save. A heart stopper, but an easy save for Spencer Jarrett. And oh my goodness, it looks like Charlie Nutting is in net for the Wolves. Must be feeling better. Good to see. Alec Nitre with that faceoff almost won it cleanly. Battles back for it. Oh, loses that puck, gets swept away. Coming back and grabbing it, Matthew Holbrook. Holbrook curling around in his own end, loses that puck, coughs it up. Abraham Pasella. Pasella at the hash mark. Sends that puck behind the net. Kalen Francis grabbing it, sends it along for his teammate. Lost by Nitre. Holbrook takes it into the neutral zone, gets picked away by Jeremy Powell. He sends it up. Nitre skates into a player, and they both fall down. Was that Rico Tisdale? Nitre comes away with that puck, brings it up over the blue line, almost forced his team to be offsides, but they're not. Taken away by Fent. And this puck gets sent down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing with 10:04 to go in the opening period. It's our first icing of the game. And that'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the Massena end of the ice to the left side of Spencer Jarrett. Anthony Williams in for the faceoff for Watertown, squaring up against Marcus Cook for the Junior Raiders. Williams wins that faceoff, brings it over to the side. Ortiz tried sending it back to the point, and it got missed by Brody Morgan, skating all the way down after it. Matthew Holbrook catches up to it. Holbrook can't hold it, poked away by the Wolves. It's loose. Holbrook on the right side, swings, misses. Puck shoveled along to Braden DeGran. DeGran sends it right back to Williams. Williams skating down through. Has that puck swept away by Bryce Benor. Benor sends it to a corner, but it is a centering pass. And Holbrook reaches back, picks that puck up, and he's coming back the other way. Holbrook over the blue line into the O-zone. Coming wide right. Shot fired. Misses wide right. Goes off the far boards. Michael Ortiz trying to play it. This puck comes out, goes the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the faceoff all the way back down next to the goaltender, number 31, Charlie Nutting, in his first game of the weekend. Thankfully, he's feeling better. Marcus Cook facing off against Nitre. Referee looked over his shoulder and make sure nobody was sneaking up on him. Nitre pushed that puck forward, came back. Dan Sullivan takes it to the corner. Sullivan with it, looking around, sends that puck around to the far side. Our near side, actually. It was just far away for him. Watertown, pass out to Nitre. Nitre couldn't hold it. Taken away by Sebastian Fent. Fent over the blue line, moving forward. Winds up, took 2 tries. Second one, snaps it wide right. You saw his stick flick to the right at the last second. I don't know what makes it do that, but he certainly didn't like the result. Here goes Nitre in over the line, squeezing by Keelan. And that puck is taken away. Shot fired. Goes up the stick into the belly button of Spencer Jarrett. Again, not the way somebody likes to watch a goalie make a save. That's so scary, using your paddle as a ramp. Too much room for error there. Face off to the right side of Jarrett. Anthony Williams squaring up, draws that puck back, comes back to Carter McAloon, fires it, goes behind the net, around to the far side. Stepping up from the blue line, Brody Morgan. Morgan sends it forward at the hash mark, centering pass. And Herney there backhands that puck right to Cameron Rushlow. Rushlow going in. Oh, almost lost that puck. Came up and skated in backwards. Luckily didn't make himself go offsides. Fires that puck right into the belly of McAloon. That probably didn't feel good. McAloon passes it up. Anthony Williams over the blue line. No, he did not. Came out. Pasella forced it over the blue line. But Williams was already clear past. Anthony Williams has his cheering section. I could hear them shouting for him. And he misses that face-off. Comes back to Powell, though. Powell sends it forward. At the center point, ripped forward by Logan Brown. Goes to the corner, collected by Benor. Bryce sends it up. Stepping up to grab it, is Tyler Hughes. And now Logan Brown. Brown centering pass, goes to Pasella. Fired, tipped away, goes to the corner. Zane Patno tried clearing it up. Comes off the boards to Cameron Rushlow. Rushlow into the neutral zone. Rushlow over the blue line, loses that puck. He gets poked back by Jeremy Powell. Near side, grabbed by Watertown, sent through. Williams just misses it. Benor going back to pick that puck up. Benor curls around in front of his net. Puck gets hit by Pasella. Comes back to the goalie. Goalie tries giving it back to Benor. Pasella retreats, picks it up. Takes that shot, stopped by Patno. Patno trying to get it. Benor trying to help him. Coming away with that puck is Williams. Shot fired. Saves Spencer Jarrett. Puck comes all the way out to the point. Tyler Hughes with it. Sends it up. Comes right back to him. Hughes looking for somebody to pass to. Winds up. Shot low. Stick save. Spencer Jarrett. Puck taken back behind the net by Williams. Wraparound shot. And that goes in. Goal! Watertown draws first. Watertown goal scored by number 36, Logan Brown. Assisted by number 9, Anthony Williams. 36 from 9. Time of the Wolves' goal, 5:04. Watertown sends that puck all the way across. Hit by Ortiz, goes through the neutral zone. Grabbed by Fent, he dumps that puck in. Stopped by Morgan. Morgan tries to send it back out, and that goes out of play, and it'll give us a face-off. Face-off in the neutral zone. Benedict squaring off against Nitre. Puck comes back to Watertown. Soft pass up, gets missed by the winger. Grabbed by Keelan Francis. Keelan over the blue line. Winds up, shot high, wide of the goal. Off the backboards, comes around on the far side. Michael Ortiz Jr. taking that puck. Tried to go around. He meant to bounce it off the boards, but it hit that official in the leg instead. Drops down. Peyton Thompson going back the other way. Gets that puck up for Matthew Holbrook. We got a delayed penalty against Watertown, and here it is. Let's find out what the call is. And looks like it's an interference call. Marcus Cook lined up against Anthony Williams. There's a face-off, goes to the middle. Watertown penalty, number 7, 1 minute, 30 second minor for interference. Number 7, 1 minute, 30 seconds, interference. Time of the minor penalty, 6:02. Watertown trying to come out with that puck, and it gets caught in the body of Francis, and in the neutral zone it comes. Turn back in, and now back out. Picked up by Holbrook. Holbrook skating over the blue line. Centering pass goes all the way across to the corner. Sent back to the point for Francis. He turns around, backhands it to the middle. Cook lost sight of it. Cook trying to regain control, picked up by Jamison Melnick. Melnick gets it out into the neutral zone. Fent sends it off the boards. Melnick grabs it and sends it into the Massena end of the ice. Massena trying to clear it out. Pass up to Holbrook. Holbrook's going to skate it out. Holbrook through the neutral zone, over the blue line into the offensive end. Holbrook trying to make his way to the middle. Shot and a goal. And now we have a power play goal. Exactly 1 minute in. Officials explaining something to the Watertown coach. And it seems to be okay. Massena goal scored by number 11, Matthew Holbrook. Unassisted. Number 11, unassisted. Time of the Junior Raiders goal, 7:02. I thought that official was coming over to say something, but he was just really focused on the spot he was skating to. Face-off in the center. Taken away by Cook. Shot fire. Oh, and we were offsides. Seemed like a late whistle for the offsides, didn't it? Face-off, won by Alec Nitre. Nitre skating forward over the blue line, moving into the offensive end. Tried to dingle his way through the middle and does. Shot, save, Spencer Jarrett. Puck comes out to the point. McAloon fires it high. Jarrett jumps to try to catch that puck. Generally, if you're in goal and you have to jump, it's not going to go in. Nitre on the far boards, pulled it off, loses it to Cook. Marcus Cook coming into the neutral zone. Nitre on him, stick check, takes that puck away, curls around into the neutral zone. Benor takes that puck back in. It goes deep into the corner. Back behind the net. Centering pass attempted. Picked away by Brody Morgan. Morgan sends it along the boards. Up into the neutral zone. Skating after it, Watertown crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in, and Jamison Melnick goes off for his change. Nitre behind the net, look to stuff it. Gets that puck out, though, to Cushman. Cush couldn't score. Comes out to Michael Ortiz, fires it wide left. Nitre kicks it to his skate, shot, save, Jarrett. Rebound, pushed over to the boards. Another stick check by Ellick. Nitrate forced back behind, sends it up against the paddle, and Jarrett keeps it behind the red line. I think Ellick was hoping it would bounce off the paddle and go in or make it through and go into the slot. Nitrate turns that puck back. Bryce Benor coming up from deep. Grabs that puck, takes it over the blue line into the offensive end. Turns, shot, save, Charlie Nutting. Rebound comes right out through the middle. Helped along. Patnode chasing after it. Patnode sends it up off the boards. Tried to get it over for Herney, I think. Puck is in deep. Michael Ortiz has it, sends it to the corner. Coming back to collect it, Elias Horan. Horan goes down, smothered by Ortiz. Benor tries to get it. Horan comes back and takes that puck. Horan to Patnode. Patnode out. No ice. Picked up by Watertown. They skate around back behind their own net, coming up on the near side. Try to clear this puck out, and clear it goes. Goes to Francis. Keelan sends this across. Stolen by Ortiz. Ortiz in the slot. Backhands it a little hard. Grabbed by Williams, though. Fires it wide right. Horan picks it up off the backboards. Horan coming up with that puck. Elias over the center line. Dumps that puck in. And it's collected by Tyler Hughes behind his net. Rips it around to the near side at the hash mark. Battle for that puck. Can't tell if that was Herney or not. It was. Puck sent across. Michael Ortiz, shot, wide. Goes off the backboard, comes up on the near side. Turning, shooting, goal, scoring! It's a nice shot by Williams off the backboard's pass from Ortiz. Watertown goal scored by number 9, Anthony Williams. Assisted by number 7, Michael Ortiz Jr. 9 from 7. Time of the Wolves' goal, 10-13. Puck comes back to the point. Castro not able to push it forward. Gets returned by Benedict. Benedict skating up. Turns, spins, backhand centering pass. Swept away by Watertown. They get it out into the neutral zone. Nitre steals it from Francis. Nitre going in deep, holding Francis off. Picks that puck up off the corner. Goes for the wraparound shot. Saves Spencer Jarrett. This whole tournament has a lot of really good goalies playing in it. They're making some incredible saves. Defense? I don't know. Maybe that's why there's so many good saves. 2 out of my 3 kids play defense, so anytime a goal is scored, I blame the defense. Especially if it's my kids. Because I'm a loving dad. I think that's a conversation about a mouth guard. Mouth guard can't be inside the cage. It actually has to be inside the mouth. It's a weird rule about mouth guards. Being stuffed in. I think it's a mouth guard. Or it's his hair. Or her hair. I can't tell who that is. Face-off goes over, won by the Junior Raiders. Marcus Cook snaps it up off the boards. Grabbed in the neutral zone by Watertown. They turn and send it back. Anthony Williams rips it, goes in back deep. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Holbrook takes that puck behind his own net. Goes up on the far side, now comes up through the middle. Here comes Holbrook. Matthew Holbrook through the middle over the blue line. Comes wide right. He's going to cycle around behind the Watertown net. Tried for that wraparound. Didn't get the final around part of the wrap. Puck comes to Cushman. David Cushman passes that puck off to Jamison Melnick. He sends out a cross. Goes to the corner. Off the backboards. Picked up by Cushman. David tries centering it. Goes back behind the net to the far corner. Hustling over there. Picking up Peyton Thompson. Thompson can't get it out. Benor coming over to help out. Watertown winning these battles. Melnick takes it to the corner, now tries sending it out. It's loose, it's in the crease, and Jarrett couldn't get his stick on it or his glove. Comes out to the point, Tyler Hughes fires it, blocked in front by Zane Patnode, and that's where this period's going to end. And that concludes our first period of play of an exciting game of ice hockey at the 2023 February Freeze. And that's all I got to say about that. After one period of play, the Watertown Wolves lead by a score of 2-1. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off of I-81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning to satisfy all of your needs. And there's the face-off. Won by Watertown, controlled by Massena. Sent in deep by Peyton Thompson. Back at the corner. Watertown trying to snap that puck out, and here they come. Ortiz coming up through the middle. Ortiz picking up speed over the blue line, coming wide right. Stops, turns, backhands it over in the middle, and Logan Brown just a step off. Not there to fire that baby in. Puck sent through the neutral zone. Watertown returning it back up. Logan Brown with it. Brown snaps it in deep on the right side. Goes behind the net over to the far left side. David Cushman there to play on it. Cushman overskates that puck. Collected by Massena. Keelan Francis misplays it. Turned back by Watertown. Cushman trying to battle after it. Held in at the point by Logan Brown. Brown rips it around back behind the net. Played at the far corner by Cushman. Cushman challenging Sebastian Fent. Cushman still with it. Cushman sends it along back behind the net, and that gets lost by, I think it's Ortiz. Yes, it is. In the neutral zone, Thompson, nice little toe drag, gets that puck over to Marcus Cook. Cook crosses the blue line, dumps that puck in, goes for his change. Brody Morgan grabs that puck at the corner, sends it up for Logan Brown. Brown tried getting it out, held in by Fent. Sebastian battling Brown for that puck. Rushlow gets it to the corner. Carter McAloon there. Sends it up for Brown. Brown pops that puck out for Ortiz. Ortiz touches it to the neutral zone. Both he and Cushman get a piece of it. Cushman chases it down. Cushman sends it to the middle. Goes nowhere. Benor takes that puck back. Bryce Benor going down wide. Has Ortiz in his way. They both fall down. Puck comes across through the neutral zone. Near side. Ortiz chasing after it. Here goes Michael. Winds up. Shot fired way left. He just wanted to go off. He almost shot that puck too hard that he can't go off. So he goes over and runs right into the puck. Somebody's got to teach him about physics and geometry. That's exactly what I knew was going to happen. Benor with that puck in deep, curls around his own end of the ice, skating up with it now through the neutral zone over the blue line. Benor in wide at the left side, in deep at the corner, tried to backhand it into the middle, blocked by Brody Morgan. Colton Benedict loses that. I'm sorry, that's not Colton. That was Elias Horan loses that puck, but that was because of a penalty against Watertown. Watertown penalty, number 6, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 6, 1 minute 30 seconds rough. Time of the minor penalty, 2:37. Puck's held in, Nitre leaning on it. Nitre coming out with it. Ellick going wide left to get around Patnode. Nitre with the shot. Save by Jarrett. And I don't know how many points you get for putting Keelan Francis into the goal, but Francis is in the net. Having some line changes. That's what our delay is. Face off, pushed forward, held by Carter McAloon at the blue line, fires it, goes deflected, goes back behind the net, Francis with it. Keelan skating around on the far side, coming up at the dot. Pass that puck over to Holbrook. Holbrook not able to catch that puck well, regains control, skates across the neutral zone, passes it over to Benedict. Benedict brings it into the zone, shot fired, save, a Wolves. I believe that's still nutting in there. Wraparound attempted, save, nutting. Nitre comes away with that puck. Nitre coming through the middle, puck gets poked away. Curling around, Colton Benedict. And they are offsides. 8:04 remaining in the game. 11 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Junior Raiders. Marcus Cook lining up for the faceoff against Michael Ortiz. Cook sends it over to the near side. Holbrook grabs it. Holbrook draws back. Shot. Oh, he almost went top shelf, just a bit outside. Nice shot. Oh, and that puck went out of play. Nope, and he's going to be okay. Nobody wants to watch a video of themselves hurting in pain on the ice forever and ever. So that'll give us a face-off all the way down in the Watertown end of the ice, off to the left side of Young Nutting. Ortiz facing off against Cook. Cook pushes it to the middle. Puck gets forced back behind the Watertown net. Grabbed by Watertown, ripped around, comes up on the near side, out into the neutral zone. Benor plays it. And that's an offsides. Benor needed to hold it a little bit longer. Peyton Thompson had not cleared the zone yet. Instant offsides. Puck can't cross in until all your players are out. It'll be like that until you play high school or juniors. Michael and Marcus again. Puck goes forward. Thompson with it. Thompson in at the hash mark. Sends his puck back to Cook. Cook winds up, shot, and it hits Michael Ortiz in the butt. Looks like it hurt. He's limping a little. In front, Thomas swinging around, shooting, save, nutting. Comes Watertown on the far side. Anthony Williams skating up with it. Williams over the blue line, cutting to the middle. Williams has Thompson on him. Williams loses the puck all by himself. Patnode grabs it over the end line, sends that puck up, and falls backwards. Shot fired in the middle by Michael Ortiz Jr., saved by Spencer Jarrett. Faceoff will be to the right side of Jarrett. 7 minutes to go in this second period. Jamison Melnick taking the faceoff against, I think it's Rushlow. Rushlow wins, pushes that puck forward, gets turned back by Watertown, reaching for it. is Williams. Puck goes around onto the far side. Felix Castro with it. Soft shot, and he kind of missed the snap. Backhanded up by Melnick. Goes over to the boards. In the corner, Melnick trying to keep it away from Fent. Fent takes it behind the official. Goes back to Melnick. Melnick making his move towards the goal. I think he tried to shoot that in. Now he tries again. Save. Goes off the goalie. Swept away by the Raiders. Held in by... I think that was McAloon, or is that Powell? It's Powell. Kid's too little to be McAloon. Puck forced in by the Junior Raiders. Horan holding it. And coming out with that puck is Abraham Pasella. Pasella driving forward. Loses that puck up against the side. Goes to the corner. Back around behind the net. Keelan Francis coming up with it. Francis on the far side over the blue line. Lost that puck halfway through his end of the neutral zone. Turned over. Puck sent across by Braden DeGrom. But DeGrand, not DeGrom. Isn't DeGrom a football player? Nitrate tried shoveling that puck forward, and that gets blocked by Cameron Rushlow. Rushlow can't keep it, though. Gets brought back in by Anthony Williams. Williams shot high. Save Jarrett. In the neutral zone, Morgan sends that puck up and in. Ortiz with it. Gets it over to Nitrate. Nitrate tried pulling it away from Fent to get a shot off. Couldn't. Got it. Sends that back to a point for Brody Morgan. Morgan fires it. Goes into the slot. Nobody able to hurry it in. Fent comes back with it. Sebastian over the blue line into the offensive end. Sebastian forced wide. Stops. Guarding that puck into the corner. It goes down as Michael Ortiz pressed on him. That's a roughing. That's how much Ortiz pressed on him. Watertown penalty, number 7, 1 minute 30 second minor for roughing. Number 7, 1 minute 30 seconds rough. Time of the minor penalty, 7:13. Massena winning that draw. Oh, it gets sent back too hard. That's going to come all the way down. Cushman racing, as is Patnode and Benor. Benor gets to it first. Benor sends it around, comes back into the neutral zone. That's an offside. I saw it, and he knows it. That official called it. So neutral zone face-off with 4:31 to go in the second period. 1:14 remaining in the player advantage for Massena. Official coming over to drop that puck, and there it is. Won by Massena. Holbrook brings it forward. Holbrook over the blue line, and he gets tripped. It was an accident, but it's still a trip. Be upset all you want. Still a trip. Clock. Watertown penalty, number 13, 1 minute 30 second minor for tripping. Number 13, 1 minute 30 seconds trip. Time of the minor penalty, 7:56. Holbrook drops that puck off for Fent. Fent winds up, shot, tipped in front by Herney and saved by Charlie Nutting. Was that Herney or was that Benedict? That was Benedict, I'm sorry. So it's a 5-on-3 for 32 more seconds. Cook loses the face-off. Won by Watertown. Grabbed by Brody Morgan. Skating up with it. Trying to weave his way out. Cook right there. Cook holds it along the blue line. Cook fires this at the goal. And it goes sails wide left. Holbrook picks it up. Holbrook and the rest of the Junior Raiders trying to set something up. Holbrook passes it to Cook. Cook went to shoot, then looked up, and then shot it at Brody Morgan's leg. Puck goes around, sent out, and that's going to be an icing. Yep. Icing is the call. Bring the face-off back. One player advantage now for the next 42 seconds in favor of Massena. Face-off will be to the left side of Charlie Nutting. Marcus Cook lining up against Michael Ortiz. Cook draws it over to the side for Peyton Thompson. Sent forward. Shot fired. Save. Rebound. Diving and squatting it out of the air. Charlie Nutting. Nice job, Charlie. Caught in his pads. I thought that was a goal. 34 seconds to go in this player advantage. Spencer Jarrett getting antsy at his end of the ice. Face-off won by Watertown. Tried to fling it out. Marcus Cook blocks it. Patnote holds it in at the blue line. Patnote holds it again. Gives it to Cook. Cook trying to make some space. Drawing over to the middle. Shot fired wide. Goes off the backboard. Comes up at the hash mark. Holbrook goes over. Holds it. Keeps it away from Nitre. Holbrook trying to make his way to the middle. McAloon was there, blocking him. Shot goes in. Swatted at like 4 times by Peyton Thompson. And Charlie Nutting holds on through it all. Nice set of saves by Nutting. 2:43 to go in this second period. Anthony Williams is not going to take the face off. Elic Nitre is. Puck comes out to the point. Benor fires it in. McAloon plays it off the backboards. Snapped up off the boards. Williams trying to help it out. Held in by Cook. Williams trying again. Patnote sends it in deep. Chasing after it, Jeremy Powell Jr. Powell grabs it, rips it around onto the far side. Elic Nitre over there. Pops that puck out into the neutral zone. Elic and Ortiz going after it. They separate. One for the shot, one for the rebound. Elic for the shot. Rebound goes back by, and then it goes in! It goes in! Elic Nitre with the goal! And the fans go wild. Watertown goal scored by number 17, Elic Nitre. Unassisted. Number 17, unassisted. Time of the Wolves' goal, 9:51. In less than 2 minutes of play remaining in this period, Watertown leads 3-1. More importantly, Watertown has won the first period and they've won the second period. At the very least, Massena wants to get a goal to have this period. Cook coming around on the far side, near side. Shot fired, covered up by Nutting. 1:32 to go in this period. Cook ready for the face-off. Ortiz coming in as well. 1:32 to go. Puck is dropped. Cook brings it back. Cook tries to take the shot. Draws it back again. Cook still with it. Backhand save. Nutting. We'll do it again. Cook and Ortiz. Ortiz wins it this time. Draws that puck back. Played by Powell. Powell sends it behind the net over to the far side. Hurried along and brought out into the neutral zone by Watertown. Here goes Logan Brown. Brown centering pass, and it goes on net. Save by Spencer Jarrett. Near side. Here comes Keelan Francis. Francis in the neutral zone. Shoulder to shoulder against Michael Ortiz. They both go down. Fent sends that puck back up. Cook follows it. Cook with it. Nice toe drag to get around Tyler Hughes. Shot. Save. Charlie Nutting. Goaltending is huge this tournament. Face-off will be to the left side of Charlie. Getting some congratulations from some teammates. Morgan and McAloon coming over. Jamison Melnick in for the face-off. Goes to McAloon. McAloon splits the defense. Puck goes down. Benor hustling after it, as was Alec Nitre. Benor curls around, coming through the middle, over the blue line, advancing forward. Loses that puck. Picked away by Nitre. Nitre coming back. Nitre in. Backhand, forehand, shot, and a goal! Alec Nitre, 2 in a row. Watertown goal scored by number 17, Alec Nitre. Unassisted. Number 17, unassisted. Time of the Wolves' goal, 11:36. Puck on the far side. Grabbed by Elias Horan. Gets it out, comes back in, and that's the end of the period. And that concludes our second period of play. And what a game we've got here. I can't wait for the third period. I can't wait to see who wins all the raffle prizes. I better make sure I buy more raffle tickets so I can win a prize too. Shout out my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski, Power Play Sports, 47, exit off at 81, Dupree's Cleaning Services on Facebook at Dupree's Cleaning Services. Tell them all, the Dan-Dalin sent you. And there's the face-off won by Watertown. Collected by David Cushman. Brings that into the offensive end. Turn shot goes to the middle. And that gets grabbed by number 11, Matthew Holbrook. Holbrook moving up at the red line. Fires that puck in deep. Not exactly sure why. Comes around to the corner. Picked up by Watertown. Watertown trying to get that puck out. Keelan Francis trying to hold it in. Francis Tisdale there as well. That puck does come out. Fent grabs it, backhands it up. Turned back by Watertown. Swing and a miss by Jamison Melnick. Coming with that puck is David Cushman, 24. Shot, save, Spencer Jarrett. $11:15 to go in this game. Watertown leads 3-1. Face off to the right side of Jarrett. Goes into the corner. Hustling after it, Alec Nitre. Alec curling around at the corner. Still with it. Pasella is begging for a pass. Swinging, shooting, scoring! Is that Cush? Watertown goal scored by number 36, Logan Brown. Assisted by number 17, Alec Nitre. 36 from 17. Time of the Wolves' goal, 1:04. Puck goes back behind the net at the corner, played on by Morgan. Brody able to get this puck out of the zone, but Nor couldn't keep it though. Taking that puck away, Logan Brown. Brown coming in, shot high, save. Spencer Jarrett in his chest, drops down, and he buries it underneath himself. Nice save by Jarrett. Official goes over to the boards to pick that puck up after he fumbled it a couple of times. Williams in for the faceoff, draws this puck back, centered over to Tyler Hughes. Hughes has it taken away by Rushlow. Cameron Rushlow skating with this puck over the blue line, moving forward. Rushlow drops it behind him, and right there is taken by Logan Brown. Gives it to Anthony Williams. Williams over the blue line, swatted back out by Patnode. Patnode gets it to Rushlow. Rushlow moving up. Rushlow loses it to Horan. Horan has it, sends it back into the middle, and that's swept away by Jeremy Powell. Goes off the boards through the neutral zone. Bryce Benor collecting it for the Massena Junior Raiders. Here comes Benor over center ice. That gets popped away by Anthony Williams. Benor goes down, takes the puck over with him, though. And that's a nice shot on net. Goes off the back boards, though. Misses the net, off the back boards, and covered up by the goalie. Watertown penalty, number 9, 1 minute 30 second minor for tripping. Number 9, 1 minute 30 seconds trip. Time of the minor penalty, 2:25. Battle for that puck in the neutral zone, and it gets brought in by Fent. It's a power play opportunity for the Junior Raiders. Holbrook not able to get that puck away, swept over to the boards by Brody Morgan, and that is helped out by Jeremy Powell. Keelan Francis, long pass up to Colton Benedict. Benedict sends it in, swept along by Carter McAloon, goes back behind the net, played on by Holbrook. Holbrook battling with Brody Morgan. They both go down. Holbrook still with that puck. Coming back, reaching and grabbing it is Powell. Powell takes it to the corner, guards it, fires it up, and Francis holds it in. Gets it to Benedict, shot fired, kick save, and a beaut, Charlie Nutting. Puck comes out to Alec Nitre. Nitre skating that puck up through the neutral zone, trying to go wide around Fent, and does. Nitre with it at the hash mark, stops short, comes into the middle, dingles, dangles, shoots, save. Puck grabbed, and that net was knocked off of its moorings. And that'll give us a face-off. 8:15 to go in this game. Watertown leads 5-1. They've got one goal this period. They've taken both points so far. They want to win this period and win the game so that they can maximize their amount of points to try to make sure they stay in first place. Otherwise, Kentville has an opportunity to overtake them, or second place at least. This puck goes across to the far corner. Hustling back over to get it, Abraham Pasella. Can't get it. Puck's taken up by Colton Benedict. Has his pocket picked. Puck goes to Benor. Benor coming up with this puck. Bryce over the blue line. Going wide at the hash mark. Puck comes back. Cook trying to hold it. Trying to move that puck forward. It comes out to the middle. Benor not able to get it, but it's held in by Peyton Thompson, but he collides with a player. Jeremy Powell comes out with this puck, dumps that puck in deep. 7.5 minutes to go. Patnode picking it up. Right behind him, Logan Brown. Patnode sends this all the way around, held in at the blue line by Tyler Hughes. Hughes sends that puck up. Anthony Williams out of the box, has it at the hash mark. Takes that shot, or centering pass, or a shot. I don't know what he meant to do. And here comes Holbrook. Holbrook passes to Cook. Cook and Holbrook moving forward, and that was almost a pass to Peyton Thompson. Got swept away. Holbrook comes back, grabs that puck, stops, curls around, trying to lose Logan Brown. Holbrook pushing that puck forward and gets away from him, and that gets popped away by Watertown's Tyler Hughes. Puck gets dumped in, and that's an icing because it got dumped in from way before the center line. That'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Spencer Jarrett. 6:47 to go in this game. Nitre getting ready for the faceoff. Squaring up against Cameron Rushlow. Nitre pushes it towards the goal. Fent sweeps it away, goes to the corner. Fent chases after it. Hits that puck. It's still over there. Braden DeGrand sends it back to the corner. Nitre collects it, goes for the wraparound shot. Save Jarrett. And he's looking for the puck. There it is, right at the post. No goal. Faceoff's going to be to the left side of Spencer Jarrett. Faceoff won by Watertown. Send it back out by the center point. Felix Castro sends it across. Comes out. Rushlow brings it up over the blue line. Taken away by Brody Morgan. He fires that into the corner. Played on by Castro. And we've got ourselves a whistle. Watertown penalty number 6, 1 minute 30 second minor for slashing. Number 6, 1 minute 30 seconds slash. Time of the minor penalty 5:40. Watertown coming out with that puck into the neutral zone, shorthanded. Advancing with it, David Cushman. Cushman loses it, gets turned back. Rushlow skating up with it. Over the blue line, just barely into the zone. Battle for it. Dan Sullivan over there. This puck comes back out into the neutral zone all the way through. Fent goes over to play on it. Fent sends it up to Rushlow in the neutral zone. Gets by him. Gets turned back by Watertown's Tyler Hughes. Over the blue line. Rushlow loses it. David Cushman can't get it out. Gets pushed in a little deeper by Rushlow. Spinning around with that puck, Jeremy Powell. Powell lays down to reach that puck. Coming over, Anthony Williams. Williams takes it around back behind his net. Sends it up along the boards through the corner. And this puck comes out into the neutral zone. Chased after by David Cushman. Cushman can't get to it. Gets returned by Massena. At the neutral zone, over to center line. This puck goes into the Massena end of the ice. Anthony Williams shot high. Save. Jarrett drops down. Rebound grabbed by Massena. Cleared out by Cameron Rushlow. Puck comes out across. Horan picks it up after across the blue line. Sends it in deep. Jeremy Powell kind of gave him an elbow, and that's going to be okay. Puck is loose. Nutting trying to cover it up. Snow flying, official coming over, and that's a save by Braylon Nutting. I mean, not Braylon. That's his older brother, who would not be good in goalie. That's a nice save by Charlie Nutting. Official picks up that puck, indicates it's going to be a face-off over there. 4:44 to go in this game. Shane Wisner just entered the booth, and boy, does he smell good. Thank you. Face off to the right side. Sent up along the boards. Alec Nitre with it. Alec coming through the neutral zone. Holbrook grabs it, backhands it. Collected by Benor. Benor going over the blue line, moving forward. Benor making his way through the middle. Benor at the dot. Shot. Gets deflected. Picked up by Holbrook. And a goal. See who the assist came from. Exactly what I thought. So this period is tied. Watertown certainly wants to get another. Oh, hold on. Massena goal scored by number 11, Matthew Holbrook. Assisted by number 13, Bryce Benor. 11 from 13. Time of the Junior Raiders goal, 7:36. Cook and Nitre facing off. Cook gets that puck to Holbrook. Holbrook penetrating over the blue line. Backhands his puck at the goal. Swatted down by Nutting. It's still loose. Reaching, lunging. Grabbing it is Nitre. Curling around into his corner. Saving that from being a goal. Passing that puck across to Jamison Melnick. Melnick over the blue line. Tried to pass it back. Benor grabs it though. Takes it away. Benor into the neutral zone. Bryce Benor skating up over the blue line. Benor cut into the middle. And Melnick back-checking like a fiend. Melnick reaches back, grabs his puck again. You got Nitre up in front, passes up to the wrong side of Ellick. Oh, had it gone to his right side, that would have been a huge breakaway opportunity for Ellick. Instead, it's an icing with 3:48 to go. Marcus Cook waiting to take the faceoff. 5-2 is the score. This period is currently halved. 3:48 to go in the game. Cook and Williams. Puck comes over to Nitre. Nitre clears the zone. Hustling after it. Braden DeGrand. DeGrand gets to it. Centering pass goes over for Ortiz. Ortiz can't catch up to it. Centering pass. Loose, one more step, Williams, but diving and covering it up, Spencer Jarrett. Nice job, Jarrett. Somehow he made himself go-go gadget arms a little bit longer to grab that puck. Anthony Williams taking a face-off against Marcus Cook. Williams draws it back, helped along to McAloon. McAloon fires it. Save. Collected by Williams. Goes back behind the net. Taken away from him by Keelan Francis. Francis wrapped up by Williams. Keelan's got to go back the other way. Other way he goes. Keelan near side. Coming up. That's a high stick attempt by Michael Ortiz, but his hand-eye coordination enabled that to not be called. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Coming back is Ortiz. There goes Michael over the blue line. Toe drag around. In. Forehand shot and a goal! Ortiz! Watertown goal scored by number 7, Michael Ortiz. Assisted by number 39, Braden DeGrand. 7 from 39. Time of the Wolves' goal, 9:04. And that puck goes off the blade of Spencer Jarrett's stick up into the glass from the top of the point, fired by number 13, Jeremy Powell, sails over, and that is covered up by Jarrett. Referee blows the whistle. 2:24 to go in this game. Shot fired from the top of the slot by Powell. Save by Jarrett. Williams collects that puck, curls around, comes to the slot, tries to take that shot. Completely blocked by Dan Sullivan. That puck came out and back in again. That's an offsides. Neutral zone faceoff. Williams ready. Colton Benedict, ready. Dropped. Williams draws that puck back, goes to Castro. Castro passes it over to Melnick. Melnick sends it up, and it goes right to Keelan Francis. Francis up over the blue line. Francis wide right at the bottom of the circle. Goes back behind the net, looks for that wraparound off of Nutting to send it in. And Nutting is sitting on it like an old mother hen on top of an egg. It's still loose, and now the whistle is blown. And a valuable egg that is, like all others these days. It's like $9 a dozen. And it looked like for a second that Powell was calling somebody over to help. I mean, not Powell. That Melnick was calling somebody over to help Charlie roll over. Charlie's going to be okay. Williams in for the face-off against Benedict. Sends it over towards the boards. Massena trying to get control of that puck. Comes loose, goes back towards the net. Grabbed by Felix Castro. Castro back behind his net. Sends it up along the boards for Cushman. Cushman touches out into the neutral zone. Tried to get returned by Fent. Not able to. It's in the zone now. Cushman. Deep. Centering pass to Williams. Shot and a goal! And what a pretty goal that was. Nitre facing off against Benedict. Watertown goal scored by number 9, Anthony Williams. Assisted by 24, David Cushman. 9 from 24. Time of the Wolves' goal, 10:33. Massena sends that puck in deep, goes around onto the far side. Powell bounces it off the boards. Almost held in by Sebastian Fent, but it wasn't. Oh, and we've got a player down on the blue line. It's Cook. He just ran into a kid and hit him awkwardly. Cook getting up slowly. Officials helping him. And Marcus is up, and he looks okay. Now he's holding his head. I think his head may have hit the ground. I hope it's nothing major. One minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Francis outskated by Nitre, coming over to help out, though, Sebastian Fent. Fent loses that puck to Nitre. Nitre takes it, passes it over to Ortiz. Ortiz couldn't catch it, grabs that puck off the wall, sends it into the corner for Ellick. Ellick with it, trying to draw it through somewhere, just wants control. Ellick spinning around, has that puck now, turns to his right, goes back behind the net. Ellick trying to get past Fent. Fent goes down. Ellick getting away. He's going back and forth. Looks like one of those dancing bears at the carnival. Ellick going back again in the trapezoid. Ellick looking. Goes to the wraparound. Nothing doing. Comes out to Thompson. Peyton Thompson trying to get that puck out. Passes it off to Sebastian Fent. Fent comes out. Loses it to Tyler Hughes. Hughes turns it back and it goes right to Rico Tisdale. Tisdale couldn't bring it over. Ellick Nitre taking it back. Nitre loses it at the blue line, comes back, gets it, and that's the game. And that concludes an exciting game of ice hockey here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the 2023 February Freeze. Let's hang out here for a minute and see who is awarded the players of the game for either team. All right, we're just waiting for the player of the game puck's decisions to be made. Massena coach selects the Watertown player of the game to be Number 7, Michael Ortiz Jr. And Watertown coach selects the Massena player of the game to be number 10, Marcus Cook. Congratulations to our players of the games. Congratulations to our players. Thank you to our parents, coaches, volunteers, and thank you to the officials for being here to make this weekend possible. Remember, raffle tickets make good friends. Good friends subscribe to the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. My sponsors, of course, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree Cleaning Services. I got to find out why that always turns off my microphone.